Alrighty, class. Let's go ahead and get started with a nice quick little warm-up here. I want to begin with our neck rolls. Alright, so as always, we're going to go with 30 seconds in each direction. Alright, remember we're drawing as big a circles as we can with the chin as we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Big circles with the chin. Now we're going to a point of mild discomfort, as always, right? Find that range of motion that's comfortable for you, but that we still feel that good dynamic stretch throughout the neck on all sides. Making sure that we breathe all the way through as well. 3, 2, 1, relax. And then let's go ahead and switch directions. Same thing, now go in the opposite direction here. I want to go right into the next set of 30 seconds, as you saw I did there, so that way I don't forget which direction I went the first time, because I probably will do that. Keep that breathing. Very good. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very nice. Now I'm going to turn to the side here. We've got our posterior shoulder circles, right? So we're only going backwards with these. Remember, class, as we pull ourselves into our nice posture position, we're going to get that nice 1 second pause. All right, we're going to go for 30 seconds, just going back and forth. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Go ahead. Roll the shoulders back. Get a pinch. Nice hold. Big shoulder circles here. And breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth as I go. Also checking my time. Got about 10 seconds left here, class. Keep it up. I'm really shrugging up. Drawing as big of a circle as I can. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Next up, class, I'll make sure I do a side and front view of this one. It's going to be our shoulder external rotations, right? So we did one similar to this. Might have been on Monday or last Friday. I can't remember. It was when we were doing the pinning the elbow up against our body and then moving the hand outside with the elbow bent. So same idea here. Now I'm just going to turn my palms up, right? We're going to supinate our palms up to the ceiling. Now I'm just going to move both arms out together. Right, pinch the shoulders back, nice big chest, and come right back in. All right, I'll do 15 seconds with a front view, 15 from the side. Let's get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. So this is getting some nice posture positioning, working on our shoulders, specifically our rotator cuff, right? The external rotation from a couple days ago, just the dynamic stretch version. All right. There we go, same thing from the side. My elbows are not moving. They're staying pinned up against my torso. And I'm getting a nice big chest, pinching the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now from here, class, I want to go into a couple movements that are going to directly mimic what we're doing today. All right, so you see here, I'm grabbing my lighter weights, my 2-pounders. And I just want to take us through a 30-second bicep curl, all right? As always, we can go 2 arms at once. We can go 1 arm at a time. I'll have you choose whatever resistance you want, okay? Lightweight, heavyweight, or you can even use your resistance band, all right? I'll probably use the band at some point during our bicep curls today, all right? But let's go ahead and get started with 30 seconds, all right? And we'll get started in, hold on, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. I'm going 1 at a time here. Remember, class, we have to turn the palm up as you bend your elbow and bring your hand up toward your shoulder. Turn your palm up to the ceiling, and then as you bring your palm down, turn it back to the starting position, which is facing the outside of your thigh. Checking my time. About 5 seconds left here, class. I lose my rhythm when I check my wristwatch. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now I'm gonna set these weights down away from my feet. We've got 2 more warm-up exercises I wanna knock out, all right? This one's gonna be with the resistance band, all right? And this one is a little bit more set up than a couple of the other things that we do in this class. But you see here I have my straight line band with a handle on each side. I'm going to wrap up some excess, all right? And I want you all to do the same, right? Wrap up some of that excess. So now I have my hands a little bit of shorter, little bit of a shorter band there, all right, with my hands wrapped up. Now, the hammer extension, if you remember, I'm gonna lift my arms up to shoulder height, and to start, I'll place my right hand on my left shoulder, all right? A little bit more set up here. Then, what I'm gonna do from there, hammer in the nail, all right? We've got a wall in front of us with a nail about eye level. We're gonna hammer that nail in 10 times on one side, and 10 times on the other, all right? So, let's go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Going out and back in. That's 1. Oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. On my second rep, my band slipped out. All right. Let's do the same thing on the other side. 10 more. All right. So just switch hands. Ready? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now I'm going to set this band down over on the side here. All right. And let's go over our lateral leg swings here, the final part of our warm up. Now I've got my chair or my wall here as always. And let's start off picking a leg. I got my plant leg set up here. Got my right leg here. Going to be my swing leg. Remember, we're going to cross that plant leg and point our toes in the direction of our swing. All right, so we're gonna get 30 seconds on each side in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Very good. I'm getting really nice round times today to start my 30 seconds on my watch here. There we go. I still have it on. I haven't changed my watch to daylight savings time yet or whatever we're supposed to change it to because I don't know how to do that yet on it. So I'm gonna have to YouTube it later. So my watch still says it's 10:09 right now. But point those toes out. We got 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Shake out that plant leg a little bit here, class. And we're gonna switch sides. Remember to point those toes in the direction that your foot is going. All right? 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. We're crossing the plant leg here with our swing, getting a nice full swing here. Inside and outside of the hip and thigh all at once. Very good. Get some nice work in our plant leg as well. Checking my time here. 5 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Now let's go into our balance here, class. So as always, we got our 5 stances: wide, narrow, staggered, tandem, single leg. Okay, and we're continuing to move through our 2 movements, right? That we combine with one of those 5 stances. We have the unilateral arm up and down, and we have the 12-inch finger focus. All right, 4 sets of 20 seconds. And we'll be moving on to another set of 2 movements next week, all right? So go ahead and pick a stance that you would like to use. I'm gonna go with tandem here, all right? And I'm gonna go with the 12-inch watch focus, right? So I can keep track of the time. And we're gonna get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Just remember to breathe. Have that chair or wall next to you for that extra support. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep those arms going if that's what you chose to do. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Now, I'm going to switch my feet because I'm in tandem, right? We do that with staggered or single leg as well. And we'll get our second set going in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Very good. Staying as stable as we can. We've got 5 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. I'm going to shake out my shoulder a little bit too, right? My shoulder's getting some work from holding my wrist up there for the 20 seconds as well, all right? If you're doing the 12-inch finger, maybe remember to switch arms, right, as you go. But let's go into our third set here, all right? I'm going to go a single leg for this one, all right? Continuing to do the watch focus, all right? We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. There we go. A little more wobbly here in the single leg. 10 seconds left. Got my chair or wall here if I need it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. And I'm going to shake out that plant leg a little bit. A little tired from holding my body weight up there. And let's knock out our last set. All right. We got 20 more seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Nice job keeping that breathing. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Now, moving on here, class. I'm going to go into our power series. It's Wednesday, so I want to go over our pillow slam and our our leg swings. Linear, that means forward and backward. So, as always, class, my first set of pillow slams I will do into the chair. My second set I'll do on the floor, focusing on that deadlift, all right, going to the ground. So 2 sets of 8 for that one. And then we've got the linear leg swings, where I'm going to try to catch you off guard with the freeze and the go, all right? Now, let's start off with our pillow slams here, class, right? Try to make a good sound. We're starting off in a good athletic position. We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming up. Uh-oh, right off the bat, missed the chair. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, uh-oh, 5, missed the chair bad that time. 3 more, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Very good. Now, try to catch your breath here a little bit, class. I know that I can be a little bit winded after that one as well, right? A little bit of a cardio component there. Now, actually, I'll do a side view. I'll do a side view, all right? Because we want to emphasize the back part of the swing as well as the forward part, all right? So, we've got 30 seconds with our freeze and our go. We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Relax. Very good. All right, now let's switch legs. That means I'm switching sides. I almost forgot to do it. I almost went back to the pillow slam. All right, but 30 more seconds here in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Halfway through, keep it up. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. And relax. Very good. Now, let's get this chair out of the way. And we're going to go into the overhead slam. Last set of 8. I'll do 4 facing the wall and then 4 facing the camera. All right, get the good deadlift mechanics in here. We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming up. Chest up, eyes up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around, coming back up. That's 5. Shove the knees out. 6. Keep that back nice and flat. That's 7. Last one. And 8. All righty. Nice full body workout there. And you know what? My pillowcase, I don't have to fix it all that much. That's awesome. All righty. Now, I'll go forward and backward here for the last set on each side. Back up a little bit. There we go. I like adjusting the camera because it gives me a chance to catch my breath again for the next exercise. All right, so we're going to get 30 seconds on one side, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Go ahead. Freeze. Go. Very good. Emphasize the back part of the swing as well. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. And relax. Very good. Shake out that plant leg a little bit. Let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, we got 30 more seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. There you go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Uh-oh, lose my balance. Freeze. Relax. Very good. I tried checking my watch to see how many seconds I had left, and I lost my balance as I was going. I wanted to get one more freeze in there as we went. All right? But let's go ahead and relax from that. Okay? Catch your breath. Get a sip of water if you need to. All right? And I want to go into our first resistance training set. Now, with this one here, we have the resistance band, right? We have the outward knee press. All right, as always, we're going to go with 2 sets of 20 seconds. All right, pressing the knees out against the band. Remember, if you have the straight length band, all right, loop it around and hold it. All right, if you have the loop band, you can just double it up and it should stay just fine. Now, make sure you're keeping good posture as you go with that. All right, that's something I always want to remind us of as we go, is keeping the posture with that one. Now, the alternative to that is going to be the lateral leg raises. All right, turning the toe out, moving the leg backward as well as out to the side. That'll be 10 reps on each side to match the 20 total for the seated exercise. Now, the exercise that I want to pair with that today is going to be the bicep curl that we warmed up earlier, and we're going to do it the exact same way that we did in the warm-up, right? 30 seconds, we'll go 2 sets. I'll give you the choice of the weight you want to do, right? Heavy, light, or resistance band. You can even do no weight if you wanted to, right? But we can go 1 arm at a time, or we can go both arms, okay? I'll do the weights for the first set, I'll do the resistance band for the second set, all right? Establishing that double leg anchor there. But why don't we go ahead and start our first set with the outward, right? These two exercises together, I call them the outward hip and thigh choice, right? Or the outer hip and thigh choice. But I always like to give a couple extra seconds for people to get situated with this one here, if they prefer that one, all right? But I'm gonna go ahead and do the leg raise, and we're gonna get ourselves started with 20 or 10 on each side in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming out and back in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch. Go right into it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. All righty. Now from there, class, I'm going to move this chair a little bit. And let's go into our bicep curls. All right. Biggest thing, remember to be twisting the palm as we go up and down. We're going to get 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. I'm going single arm this time. You can always go double if you want to. All right. Find a good pace. You're trying to get as many curls as you can in this 30 seconds. All right. As many curls as you can get in 30 seconds. Keep that breathing. Keep that nice posture. Hopefully we have a weight that's going to challenge us here for this 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Now I'm going to set these weights down away from my feet. And I want to give a few extra seconds for anybody doing the seated outward knee press to get situated. All right. As always, good posture with that one. 20 reps, while the rest of us get 10 on each side. All right. And I'll actually do a side view of this one. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm going out, back in. That's 1. 1 backwards slightly. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch legs while I switch sides. Go ahead and go right into it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. All righty, let me get this chair out of here once again. And let's go into our bicep curl. Last time through, like I said earlier, class, I'm going to go into the resistance band, establishing my double leg anchor. All right, and we're going to get 30 more seconds together. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, 30 seconds. Go in single arm once again. You can go double or single with the band as well. Right, whatever you prefer. There we go. Trying to keep the band from touching the buttons on my watch as I come up on my left arm. Very good. Checking my time. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. All righty, class. Now, I'm looking at my time here, and I've been going a little bit quicker these last couple days. If we end up coming up like short, like I end up coming in underneath the hour by a good chunk, I might add a third set to those. All right, but we'll see how this one goes. as we go on. If I end really early, then we'll see about adding a third set starting on Friday, all right? But for now, let's grab a sip of water, catch your breath if you need to, and let's go over our next superset. I'm sure you can all guess what they are, or what the exercises are. And first one's gonna be our pillow squeeze. Now, we've been doing 5 reps for this one, okay? I'd like to go up to 8 for this one, all right? So we're still kind of staying within that, you know, half as much as we do for the hip, all right? Kind of in that range, or we want to do half as many inner hip and thigh reps as we do outer hip and thigh reps, right? So we're kind of staying in that range there. But this is an exercise that you can make it as intense as you want, right? So you squeeze that pillow as hard as you'd like to. We're gonna stay with that same cadence, right? So I'll say squeeze, 1, 2, 3, and then relax on 3, all right? We'll get 2 sets of 8 doing that one today, all right? Now, the exercises I wanna pair with that are gonna be for the triceps, right? So, as always, I have my overhead tricep extension. I can even sit in a chair and do this one, right? So over the head, extend up to the ceiling, come back down. I can do single arm or double, right? Like I did just before that, all right? Or I can go into my kickback, right? Good athletic position. Keep the elbows pinned here, and I can go single or double, all right? Obviously, the biggest thing that we've talked about quite a bit with those ones is keeping the elbows in place, right? You want to be working the tricep extension. Don't turn this into a shoulder or chest exercise, all right? So just keep that in mind as we go. We'll go 2 sets of 30 seconds for the tricep to match the 2 sets of 8 now with this one, all right? So hopefully during this first set, hopefully I don't stop at 5, all right? So somebody yell at me if I do that by accident. All right, but let's go ahead and get ourselves started here with this first set. I got my pillow between my knees, got my nice tall posture, and we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Squeeze as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 2, 2, 3. Squeeze, 3, 2, 3. Squeeze, 4, 2, 3. Halfway through. Squeeze, 5, 2, 3. Squeeze, 6, 2, 3. Squeeze, 7, 2, 3. And squeeze, 8, 2, 3. Very good. Now, squeezing as hard as you can for 8 reps to a 3 count. We should be feeling that inside in the inner hip and thigh, right? You're really, really squeezing there, okay? Now, I'm actually gonna stay in my chair, and I'm gonna do the overhead tricep with a side view from my seat, all right? So, we're gonna go with 30 seconds, and we're gonna get ourselves started. 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Go ahead. I'll go double arm this time. Gotta be careful with that shoulder. There we go. Keeping the elbows in place. Get full extension. Reach all the way up to that ceiling as best you can. Keep yourself comfortable though while you're getting this challenging movement. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now, so that's our first set down on the tricep. I'll do the kickback for my second set there. Now the pillow squeeze. 1 more set of 8. All right, go into that 3 count as always. Get that the best squeeze you can. Keep that nice tall posture. We're gonna get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Ready? Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 2, 2, 3. Squeeze. 3, 2, 3. Squeeze. 4, 2, 3. Halfway through. Squeeze. 5, 2, 3. Squeeze. 6, 2, 3. Squeeze. 7, 2, 3. And squeeze. 8, 2, 3. Very good. All right, we should not need this pillow for the rest of the session. I'm gonna go set it back over here. Let's go to our kickback. All right, or sorry, whatever your tricep choice, I should say. I'm doing the kickback. All right, we got one more set of 30 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming back. I'm going double arm. Back in. Keep those elbows pinned. Right? 30 seconds. Keep that breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, as always. Keep that nice flat back if you're going with the kickback here. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Now, go ahead, catch your breath, get a sip of water if you need to. I'm going to just kind of hold on to my light weights here. All right, and I can actually have these weights carry me through the remainder of our strength training work for the day. All right, so remember class, this is frontal plane day. So I want our core work to reflect that theme. We're gonna go with the standing lateral lean once again, all right? So from here, class, you can see, right, standing up nice and tall, right? Side view, same thing. I'm letting the weight slide down the side of my thigh, like we're reaching for the side of our knee, right? We wanna stay nice and tall as we bend to the side. We don't wanna be leaning forward or backward, all right? We'll go with 2 sets of 30 seconds on that one. Now, the exercise I want to pair with that is going to be the goal post. All right, so if I come down here, okay, remember we're starting off with the lids closed, wrists are nice and straight. I'm coming up to make that goal post, big chest, pinch the shoulders. Same thing from the side. All right, we'll go 2 sets of 15 with that one. Now, for the standing lateral lean, remember, kind of like with the bicep and the tricep, really use whatever resistance you prefer. Okay, whatever's going to get a good challenge there for that exercise. But for the goal post, I would stick with lightweight or no weight, right? Because we're working on those small rotator cuff muscles. All right, so 2 sets of 15 on the goal post, 2 sets of 30 for the standing lateral lean. And why don't we go ahead, class, and start with the standing lateral lean. All right, I'll do my first set facing forward and my second set facing the side. All right, but let's go ahead and find our resistance that we want to use. We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Nice and tall. Make the opposite side of your torso work hard to get you back up to that upright position. Very good. Checking my time. Got about 7 seconds left, class. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Kind of hard to talk when I'm kind of leaning to the side there. It's kind of weird for my torso. But let's knock out our first set of the goal post. I'll do a side view here for this first one. All right. And we've got 15 reps to knock out together. And we're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming up. Closing the lid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. Remember, class, when we're doing rotator cuff work like that, it should feel like a burn, right, throughout our shoulder. And I'm definitely feeling the burn on that one. Hopefully you're feeling it as well with an appropriate resistance, right? Now, let's knock out our last set of 30 seconds on the lateral lean. And again, I'm going to do my best to stay standing tall rather than let myself bend forward as I lean. All right? We're going to go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Just going back and forth. Side of the knee to the side of the knee. Making the opposite side of the torso work hard. Keep that breathing. Checking my time, 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. All right. I think that we get some good muscular work in that exercise. We also get a nice stretch there, right? We get a nice stretch in the torso on that opposite side as well. So kind of a double whammy there on that one. Now, I'll do the frontal view for the goal post. We've got 15 more reps to knock out before we hit our cardio, all right? So I've got my lid set, wrists are flat. We're gonna get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Ready? I'm coming up, closing the lid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. That is it for our strength training sets for the day. I'm going to set my band and my weights off to the side here. We should not need those for the rest of the session. All right. But let's go ahead and go over our cardio for the day. All right. So the upper body exercise I want to pair with this, right? Sticking with that frontal plane theme, half jack. All right. So 3 sets of 30 seconds. All right. Now I'm going to go both arms and legs on each side going out together. I can go each arm, no matter which leg comes out, or I can go with my full jumping jack, all right, as always. Now, the exercise I want to pair with that is going to be the marching straddle step, right? So I'm getting set athletically, and it's the exact same cadence as the V step, right? We're just going out laterally instead of going forward and backward. So I'm going wide, wide, narrow, narrow, right? We're going to keep that cadence for 3 sets of 45 seconds, okay? I'd like to start off with the half jack today, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves started. Get a nice clean time to start with. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. I almost said relax. We weren't even doing anything. There we go. 30 seconds. I'm so used to saying 3, 2, 1, relax. It's just burned in my brain like that. There we go. You see I got my favorite progression going here for this one. Remember, the wider you step out, the more work you're going to be putting on your outer hip and thigh, right? Keeping up with that same theme from earlier. Really want to keep those glute muscles strong. Checking my time. 3, 2, 1. Relax and reset. Marching straddle step. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Very good. Remember, you can alternate which foot you start with, as always, right? Kind of turn this into a little bit more of a brain game. We've got 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Very nice. Keep that good athletic position, good posture as you go. We're going to transition back to the half jack in 3, 2, and 1. Relax and reset. Half jack. There we go. Get that nice wide step. Once again, class, I'm feeling this in my calves, right? That's why we're going to add that calf stretch to our cool down a little more frequently, like we talked about on Monday. Keep that breathing as you go back and forth. We're going to transition back to the straddle step in 3, 2, and 1. Relax and reset. Straddle step, right? We talk about how to modify this one as well. We can take larger steps, right? Just don't get out so wide that you're no longer stable, right? We can also go quicker, right? Take faster steps, or we can also go with getting lower, as long as we keep our posture, right? Make this as intense as you want it to be, just like with those pillow squeezes. We've got 15 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep that breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to transition back in 3, 2, and 1. Relax and reset. Half jack. Last time through on this one. Get those arms up nice and high. Nice shoulder work. A little bit of work for the torso as well, keeping us stable over that plant leg as we step out to the side. Very good. 10 seconds left for our final set. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Relax and reset. Straddle step. Last time through. Keep that good cadence. Remember, class, as you start to fatigue, try your best to maintain that posture. Big chest, pinch the shoulders. Find that pace and maintain it from the beginning all the way to the end. We still got 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep pushing. Stay nice and low. Good posture. Very good. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All righty. Now, this is as good a time as any. Catch the breath. Get a sip of water. I'm going to just check and see. Get a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty good. All right. I'm going to check this email just to make sure it wasn't somebody who had trouble getting in, because I have had that once or twice now. All righty. I see we got some thumbs up and ready to go. That's awesome. I forgot to add the calf stretch to my plan, but we are going to do that one here. All right, as well as a couple other ones. This one might be a little longer cool down today. But we'll go ahead. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get started here. Awesome. Thanks for the thumbs, everybody. I'm going to go out of the gallery, full screen, and we'll go ahead and get started. So first one here, class. This one's a very versatile stretch, right? We didn't really work on the chest all that much today, okay? But we are going to get a nice chest stretch out of this one. It's going to be our wing spread stretch, right? So as always, class, I'm going to get my arms up to about shoulder height. You see my thumbs are pointing up. I'm going to turn my thumbs down and back behind me, and we're getting that opposite motion of the bicep curl, right? We supinate in the bicep curl. Here we're doing the opposite, getting that pronation. So now we're stretching that bicep, all right? Let's go for 30 seconds. In, hold on, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. There we go. And you see I'm even kind of pushing my arms back a little bit. We can get a nice shoulder stretch out of this as well. I feel this all the way down into my hands, all the way through the forearm. And like I said, if you really push your chest out, you can get a nice chest stretch. Still got about 7 seconds left here, class. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Let those arms come down and dangle. Now, let's go into our tried and true overhead tricep stretch, okay? And remember to be gentle with your shoulders here, especially if you have unstable ones like I do, all right? But I'll turn, actually I'll do a frontal view for these ones. We just need to make sure that we're maintaining our posture, right? So I'm gonna get my left arm up in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Just 20 seconds on these, right? We wanna get a good stretch, but we also wanna keep ourselves out of the poor breathing position. Get a nice stretch in the tricep. Very good. Gentle tug on the elbow. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come down with control. I'll do this one from a side view, all right, to show that posture. We're going to get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Big chest. Pinch the shoulders with this one. Very good. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep that breathing. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Coming down with control. Now, the last one I want to do out here, kind of in this open space in front of the camera, is going to be the modified sleeper stretch, right? To really work on the rotator cuff work that we got today. So as always, I'm coming out to arm wrestle you all there in your living room or wherever you're at in your house. Rotate out to the side, give a gentle push. All right, go ahead. We'll get 30 seconds on this one. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. Usually we're starting our cardio by about now, or maybe not even then. About halfway through on this one, class. Keep it up, keep that breathing. Again, be gentle on that push. 3, 2, 1, relax. Let that arm come down and dangle for a little bit, all right? And then we'll do the same thing on the other side for 30 more seconds. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. Gentle pushing on the wrist. We'll find a wall for our next 2 stretches here, class. Checking my time. We still got 10 seconds left on this one here. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Letting my arms come down and dangle once again. Now, from this one here, class, actually, I'll stay out here in the open space and just do some mime work, okay? But let's go ahead and find a spot on the wall there in your home, and we're just gonna pretend that my wall is right here at my right side. We're gonna go with our standing lateral reach, okay? The static version. I'm gonna bring my opposite side arm, this is my left arm in this case, over my head to my right hand side. I'm getting a nice stretch going down this opposite side of my torso. I can also give a very gentle push of my hip to really accentuate that stretch. Right, last thing, class, remember, we gotta make sure we're standing up nice and tall and reaching for, right, we have our clock, the 12 o'clock position on that clock. Very important that we maintain that, okay? Let's go for 20 seconds on each side here. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. Three, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now, let's go ahead and switch sides. So now my wall has magically reappeared on my left side. All right, we got 20 more here, 20 more seconds. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. Again, be gentle. If you're adding that push to your hip, be gentle. Just accentuate the stretch in your torso and don't go any further. Very good. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very nice. Now, I want us to stay at the wall here, class. I'm going to turn the camera here a little bit, maybe show more of the floor. All right. So right here, class, we're going to go into that calf stretch that I talked about, right? Not a new stretch, right? But just something I want to emphasize a little more after we do our cardio, right? So here, remember, class, we have our front heel emphasis, right? I'm putting the sole of my shoe up against the bottom of the wall where it meets the floor, and I'm leaning in toward the wall, right? Or I can go back heel emphasis, staggered stance, keep the back heel flat, all right? Pick which one you want. We're gonna go with 30 seconds on each side. In, hold on, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Oops, wrong foot. There we go. Front heel emphasis here. For my left leg, I'll do back heel for my right leg. Already halfway through, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now I'm going to stay facing this wall here, but I'll do the back heel on the opposite leg. All right, go ahead and start if you haven't already. Keep that nice tall posture. Keep that breathing. I got this railing here to hold on to. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, as always. About halfway through, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, relax. Very good. Now, I've got 2 more stretches for us here. These ones take a little bit more because I have a couple options for each one. All right, we'll do the inner hip and thigh for the first one of the last 2 that I have. And actually, I want to do the standing version first. All right, so we have a couple different options we can go with here. We did the butterfly last time, so today I want to go with the standing rowing. So if you want to use your chair or find your wall, all right, go ahead and use that for balance, but I'm going to get a nice wide stance here, and I'm going to give you, if you choose this option, I'm going to give you 1 minute to just kind of go back and forth, right? You see I'm leaning to my left side. I'm getting my body weight on this leg. This leg gets tired. I'm going to shift to the other. All right, so you're going back and forth at your own pace for that one. We can also do this in the chair, right? If I tilt my camera down a little bit, there we go, and I scoot to the front, I can get that same wide stance, right? Lean to one side, okay, lengthen the other leg, and then we'll get 30 seconds on each side for that one, okay? So while those of us who are standing are leaning back and forth at your own pace, right? Those of us who are sitting, we're going to go 30 seconds on one, 30 seconds on the other. All right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Now, I'm not only just leaning to the side here in my seated stretch, I'm also twisting my chest, right? Kind of accentuating that stretch even more. Getting that nice twist away from my lengthening leg. And we're going to get a quick transition here when we move on to the other side, right? So if you're in the chair, be ready to switch quickly to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Relax and reset. Switch to the other side here. If you're standing, just keep doing what you're doing, right? Going back and forth. Complementing the inner hip and thigh work that we did today. You've got 15 seconds left. Keep that posture, whether you're doing standing or seated, right? Stay up nice and tall. Keep that breathing. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. All righty. Now, we can all come to the chair, or we can go to the floor for this last stretch, right? I have my 2 options here. I'm going to turn to the side. We'll talk about the waiting room stretch, right? So as always, I'm keeping my nice tall posture. I can cross my leg at my ankle, below the knee or above the knee, and I'm getting my nice lean forward. I'm not hunching over to get extra stretch, right? I'm keeping my posture and going ahead, all right? We'll get 30 seconds on each side. Now, as always, class, if you'd rather be on the floor, right, we can also do our seated figure four, right? So I'm gonna cross one leg over, bring my foot a little bit closer to my hips, all right, and then try to keep my posture as best I can, all right? I'll do the first 30 seconds from the floor, and then I'll go to the chair for the last 30, all right? But you go ahead and pick whichever one's appropriate for you. We're gonna get ourselves started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Let's keep that breathing. Final stretch of the day. Looks like I'm gonna come in right at about the hour mark. About 10 seconds left here, class. Keep it up, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Go ahead and switch legs while I switch stretches. All right. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. 30 more seconds. Keep that nice posture as best you can if you're on the floor. Really important that we keep it here in the chair. And I don't have to lean very far forward. Even somebody who's as hypermobile as I am, right? I don't have to lean very far to get all the stretch that I want out of this one. 5 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. That's all that I have for you for today, class. I want to thank you all so much for participating.